Y'all, Bridget Bartlett here with Vision Marketing and Design. And today we are live inside of our team training where we are live Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So this week we're starting a new series of how to create a course. Okay. Now, a course is a great way to get leads for your business, whether you are a small business, an affiliate marketer, a network marketer, or an agency owner. And I'm going to explain to you why. Okay. So your target audience on social media is not looking to click on an ad. But if you need to establish yourself as an authority, as a consultant, or even if you're a plumber, if you wanted to create a course on how to do, a certain project, then you could offer that in your advertising. You could run Facebook ads to check out this free course, top 10 things that every homeowner should know about their home plumbing. If you're a consultant, financial coach, maybe you want to create a course on, the top 10 things to get your budget in line, and then you can, of course, upsell to your services, your private coaching. You may want to upsell to a much more detailed course. There's lots of things that you can, there's lots of ways that you can get clients with this course. If you're an agency owner and you want to create a course on how to create a website for your small business, and then in the course you're showing them how to create a website, well, they're likely going to say, this is way too much work, and then they are going to contact you to create it for them. Or maybe they say, oh, wow, I really love the tool that they're using. I want to use that tool. And then now you are either using your affiliate link or you are inviting them into your agency to use your tools. Okay. If you're a HighLevel agency and you've white labeled the dashboard, that's even better because you're able to show your dashboard at your website builder and, show them exactly how to do it. Right. So that's kind of what we're going to talk about today and all of this week. Okay. I do see that Maria is here watching on YouTube. Hello. Passive income in the sun, affiliate marketing for fun and profit. Hello. That is Janelle. Welcome to today's training. Okay, so I just wanted to, I'm showing you Udemy now. I just wanted to give you some, a place that you can go and research. If you're like, I don't really know what kind of course I could create, or maybe you created a course, but it's just not selling that well, or you're not really getting great reviews, Udemy is one of the best places to go because everyone puts their courses on Udemy, right? It's a traffic source for, courses. So if you look at the categories here, first of all, you want to think, where would your target customer go? Okay. Now, if you're an affiliate or you're an agency or you're a small business, you want to think about, where would my target customer go? Okay. Are they going to learn more about business, entrepreneurship? If I have a course that is all about starting a business as an entrepreneur, maybe options for starting a business, you can see all of these different topics here, and it will help you branch out really and understand even your target customer a little bit better. So if we went to marketing, you can see I could create a course, digital marketing, social media marketing, right? So if I am digital marketing is my main niche, I can even create a course and then niche down even more specifically by going to social media marketing, marketing strategy, internet marketing, copywriting, right? So this is kind of how you can get a really good idea of what type of course that you want to create, okay? Maybe you want to bring in affiliate marketers and you want to create an affiliate marketing course yourself. You could even branch out into ClickBank or SEO or, any of these options here, okay? So let's actually click on one. Let's say that we wanted to create a marketing course on YouTube marketing. Okay, so we could click here. Now, what I love about this is right away, YouTube marketing courses. Okay, that's the title. That's kind of lame. You would want to create something a little bit better. And you can see down here, they give you some ideas. So you want to think definitely about your title of your course, because that's going to be like your main that's going to like tell your audience what you're talking about, right? And it's also, you want it to be, they need to know what they're going to learn inside the course, right? So YouTube marketing 2022, YouTube SEO and YouTube algorithms. Okay. So is that what you want to teach? Maybe beginner friendly, create your own YouTube channel. All right. So you can see you don't have to be like a crazy techie expert to create a course. Okay. Create your own YouTube channel. I mean, if you have a YouTube channel, you've learned how to do it. So you can also create a course. How I got famous on YouTube in just a few months. Become a successful product reviewer on YouTube. So that could be the main title on your opt-in page. And we're going to talk about opt-in pages in just a second. So you definitely find a course that is relative to what you are going to teach on in your course. Okay, so I'm going to click here now, and let's say that this is pretty much like the course that I wanted to create. So this is a title I could definitely use, and of course you don't want to steal anyone's work, but there are many ways that you could say this, right? And then also the best YouTube course for beginners to learn how to find and connect with companies to get products to review. Now, when I look at this, I see bold headline on my opt-in page, and then I see like a H2, like a sub headline on my opt-in page with a form that goes to my free course. Okay, maybe I have a video of me telling, hey, here's what you're going to learn in the course. Now, underneath this is something you would definitely want to put either in a video or text or both. I mean, preferably both, because some people watch the video, some people will not. They'll just skim through. So you want to do, if you're creating a video, make sure that all of this information is in the video as well. Okay. So what you want to tell them, all right, you don't want to tell them everything they're going to learn specifically in the course, but you want to say, what you're going to learn, right? Because they need to know, is this course even worth my time? Do I want to learn any of this stuff? Right? So know how to create a successful product review YouTube channel, know how to find and contact companies to acquire products to review. Okay, so that's what we're going to learn in this course. All right, now requirements. That's a great thing to add to your opt-in page too, because if someone is in in another country, they may not have a computer and they're really just looking for things that they can do from their phone. Well, they know that this is not a good course for them, right? And really, if you're an agency or you're promoting a product that is really for people who are like kind of techie, obviously they need to have a computer. So if having a computer is something that they need to have as a requirement, you definitely want to mention that, right? Should know how to use a video camera, should have and know how to use basic video editing software. Okay, so it's basically just saying like, hey, if you have these basic skills, this is a good course for you. All right. Also, here's a description, right? So what are the benefits of, basically taking this course? What are the benefits of learning this information? And then who is this course for? Okay, so Udemy does a really good job. The reason this is their basic outline. If you create a course, it's going to say, hey, what are these people going to learn? Are there any requirements? What's the description, right? Who is this course for? So they're going to ask you all of these things in like a pre-filled out form that you can answer. And so that's definitely, obviously, Udemy thinks it's important when it comes to selling courses. So why would you not think it's important, right? So these are definitely things that you want to include in your course. I do love this as well, because if you are selling a course, it shows this course includes. So, you would probably want to put this on wherever your checkout form is, just to kind of highlight these main points here. Okay, so Udemy, while you definitely don't want to copy everything word for word, it is a really, really great resource to help you get some ideas and also learn what you need to put on that opt-in page. And you can see there's a video and a preview of the course as well here. So these are all things to note when you're doing your research to figure out what it is that you want to actually put in your course. Okay, now you'll also see, if you scroll down here, course content. Okay, because creating your first course, you may be like, oh, well, I want to show this. Well, you need to show it in steps, right? That makes sense to the learner, right? So here in this example, the introduction. Okay, so product review, course overview, tech review, and then what do I need to get started? Starting your product review channel and building your portfolio. How to get free products to review on your YouTube channel. Buying products to review. So these are all great titles for you to kind of get an idea. Like if you decide that you want to create a course exactly like this, like become a successful product reviewer on YouTube, you definitely want to look at, how they've laid out the YouTube channel or the course on YouTube, to get you some ideas, right? So this is probably how you would want to structure your own course. All right. So lots of really good ideas. Now, when it comes time to actually create the course, okay, now there are many different structures of setting up a course funnel. Okay. But to make this really simple, I just left it where it's basically the opt-in page. Okay. So what we're doing, and you can see here, no matter what traffic source you decide to use, whether it's paid ads or organic traffic, in this case, what we're going to do is we're going to send all of that traffic to this free course. Okay. That is going to be our offer. All right. You need to have, before you do any, type of, serious traffic, you definitely want to have an offer, right? What is the purpose of you doing any type of content or paid ads, right? It's going to be to send them to your offer. So in this case, if we are on Instagram or we are on LinkedIn or we're sending an email to our list or we're on YouTube, what we want to do is give little advice that pertains to our course that we're creating. For example, if we're using that, YouTube reviewer thing, maybe we want to talk about, like, here's a thing, here's a great place that you can go and get free products to review. Well, I could create a YouTube video about that, and then at the end of my video, I could say, and if you want to take my free course on how to get paid as a YouTube product reviewer, go ahead and click the link in the description. Now they're signing up for your free course, okay? So, of course, when they sign up for the free course, they're going to go to a page, that's the thank you page. And on that page, it's going to say, preferably, check your email for the login credentials for your free course. And then it's going to talk about maybe some experience that you have. Maybe you want to, you have like a sales page there where it shows like that you provide, private coaching or, whatever your main thing that you're selling, you want to first represent to them on the thank you page. Okay. But of course, as soon as they opt in, we have a series of emails, and we're going to talk about this later in the week. We have a series of emails that we're going to send out to them as well. Okay. So what are we going to talk about in these emails? Well, we're going to talk about day one. Okay. First of all, did you get access? Here's how you access the membership area that has the course, right? Maybe day two, we want to say, hey, and, day one of the training, we talk all about how to, and if we go back here, we'll say how to, we talked about the, product review, the course overview, and how to, what companies are sending, free products. And then in the second email or third, we want to say, what do you need to get started, right? And then we're going to talk about like, well, you'd be really surprised that you don't need a lot of things to get started. You just need cameras and free editing. And we talk about all of this in today's course. And then, right, so we're giving like an intro to what they're going to learn. And we want to do that every day because we want to send them back to the course. We want to say, hey, remember that free course that you opted in? Let me keep reminding you over and over every day why you need to go back and take that course, okay? So why do we want them to take a free course? Well, because inside the membership area of our free course, that's where we're going to have our upsell, okay? Now we can, like I said, we can get really complicated. We can have upsells and downsells, and we can have multiple products and multiple different things that we're selling, but in reality, to make it simple, and what most coaches or consultants or affiliate marketers, what they do is they just need a simple way to start getting leads and start building their business. Okay. So we want them to go to the membership area, and we can do something so simple and just simply paste a link at the bottom of every video if you need more personal assistance, or we offer private coaching. Click here to book your consultation. Okay. Now here is the sales page that we would have our booking calendar and all the information about what we do in private coaching and things like that, right? So that's going to be what we're talking about this week, the basic outline of a funnel. All right. So now let's dive in and talk about how to actually build this, right? So I'm just going to start from scratch. I'm going to go to new funnel, and then we're just going to say course funnel. And I'm going to put training here and create. Okay, so now we have created our funnel. Now I'm going to add a step, and then I'm just going to say opt-in. Okay, so we need to add a path. So we're going to do / opt-in. And then, of course, what's really cool is if we did have a funnel that we wanted to use that was built on ClickFunnels, we could actually pull this in, even if it's not ours, even if we don't have a ClickFunnels account. Okay, so I did a training last week on how cool that is. But of course, use your own judgment. If you did pull something in that's not yours, you are the one responsible for your own ethics, right? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and create that step. And if I had a template I wanted to use, which we have many, I could do that. But I just, for the sake of making this simple and training, I want to go ahead and just create a blank one. Now, the first thing I want to do is I like to put a heading up here. So I'm just going to add a row. And then I also like to put another, basically my panel that's going to have my headline and all of those things. And then I'm going to add another row here, and that's going to be my footer. Okay. So now I can add my logo here. All right. So to add to a panel, I need to drag over a column, and then within a column, I can add my element. So my element is going to be my logo. Okay. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to go to my images here, and I'm just going to double click on this. Okay. Now you can see my logo is white and my background is white. So I'm going to click here on the little gearbox here, and I'm going to change the background color. Let's just change it to black. Okay. Now, obviously this is really big, so I can change this here. Let's say 200 and maybe 100. Okay. And then let's eliminate some of the space down here at the top and the bottom. Oops, or here we go, top and bottom. And then we can eliminate some more space here, top and bottom. And then let's just keep moving out to all of the sections here. And that looks pretty decent. Okay, so let's say that this is our logo. We're going to put that up there. Now what we need is we're going to add, let's actually do 2 columns here. And we will add an image, or we could add a video. Let's add a video. Video's always better, but don't let the lack of a video stop you from creating your opt-in page, okay? You can put an image here. You can put nothing here if you want to, okay? You could just put your main headline, your sub-headline, and then your opt-in form. It's a free course, okay? So now we can add, maybe we want our headline here. Let's go ahead and add a sub-headline here. Maybe we want to add some bullet points, and probably let's go ahead and add another column here, and then we can add a button. Okay. So now we have, if we go back here to our sample course here, we could just say this is what we're going to talk about. So let's go back here, and we're just going to copy and paste this. Okay, become a successful product reviewer. And let's go back here, and we're just going to take this sub-headline, and we're going to say this is exactly what we wanted. And then let's go back here and say what you're going to learn. So we'll add this as a bullet point, and we'll just copy and paste. And then let's go back here, and we'll say we'll add this as a bullet point as well. And then we're going to go back here and paste. Okay. Now, there's lots of things we can do here, right? We can change the line height to make this more appealing. And I have tons of training on, different ways of, using the editor and creating some really cool results that you're looking for. But just to keep this simple, I really want to focus more on strategy than the actual web design. Okay. So let's actually, let's create, let's just add a color here. And of course, we could create or change the background. So let's just go here and let's go to backgrounds and let's just choose one of these. Let's say we love this one. Um, okay. And then actually let's change this to something lighter. Or we could choose light fade. Or we could let's choose a lighter picture actually. So we'll go to backgrounds and let's say we'll choose this one. Okay. So of course we can change the button color as well. So let's just say this looks good. Okay. So here on the button, the most important thing, no matter what you put on here, okay, you want it to have a form. Okay. Now the form is the main part of this whole funnel. So what we want to do is the form right now is set to open in a pop-up. Now we have lots of options here that we could create, but what we want is to add a form. Okay. So I'm going to open up the pop-up and you'll see here that it says to add a row. So I'm going to go ahead and add a row here. And then I need to add the form. All right. Now we have not created our form, right? So we are starting from scratch. So that is going to be where our form is going to be when we create that. And I want to go ahead and add a title here. So we'll say enter your info to register for our free course on, and then we could say whatever we want to, whatever our course is on, right? So I'm going to click save. All right, and now let's go back out of here. And the next thing that we need to do is create a thank you page, okay? Because if we're looking here, we have our free course. That's our opt-in page that we just created. But we need a form to capture the contact information. And that's really where the magic is going to happen for the rest of the funnel, okay? So let's go back in here now. And you'll see we want to go over to the forms. And let's go ahead and just create a form. So we're going to just have the first name here and we'll just make it simple and say email. And then we're going to change the title of our form. Instead of form 31, we'll say course funnel training. And, if you don't put a button there, one will show up, but it's like off to the side here. And I like my buttons to be full length. So I'm going to go ahead, go to styles, or let's see. Where is I'm going to go all the way down and choose button. And when I click on the button, you'll see there's a full width option. And we can say register. Oops. Click here. And we'll say register for your free course. Okay. And we want to save. Okay. So now that we've created our form, let's go back to our funnel here and let's search for the one that I was looking for. So training, there we go, or that we were working on. Let's go ahead and before we do this, let's go ahead and we'll just duplicate this page. All right. So I'm going to choose the account that I'm in. Okay. So demo account. And I want to add it to this page here. So I'm going to go ahead and add. All right. So now I have this page here, and this is going to be my thank you page. Okay. So I'm just saying thank you and thank you. Okay. And update. So now all I've done is just duplicate this page, but of course we need different information on it. Okay. So we already have our logo and that's good. And we already have our footer, but we want something different here. And this is going to be where we basically tell them how to access the course. Okay. So you can have a video here again if you want to. If you don't want to have a video, we can just delete this whole column here and we can actually say thank you for your, or actually, let's say, thank you for enrolling in our free course! Exclamation. And let's go ahead and make that in the center here so that it's lined up. And we could delete this if we want to. And we could, of course, center this. And now we want to give them instructions. Where can they access the course? So we're going to say check your email for your login credentials. And I like to say, if you do not receive it in within, oops, within 5 minutes, check your spam folder. Okay, now of course we can change this. We can make this bigger. I do like to make it very obvious to check the folder because, you don't need a whole bunch of text, right? We really just want to tell them, where to get access to the course because that's what they signed up for, right? So if we promise something, we want to make it easy to deliver. I want to add some space up here just to make this a little bit larger. And now let's click save. Okay, so now from inside the builder, we have 2 pages. And if we click on here, you'll see that we can actually just toggle between the 2 pages. So I'm going to go ahead and just go back to the opt-in page, and we're going to add the form that we created. I do want to say hello to Tracy, who's joined us, and Darren and Anthony and Linwood. Hello. Okay, so on our button that is linked to our pop-up window, we want to go ahead and click the pop-up, and here we're going to select the form. Okay, so now you saw when I dragged the form element in, it automatically popped up the window, but since we closed it, all we need to do is go over here to where the form is, and then now we just need to look for the form that we created. Okay, so it was actually course training. Here we go. Course funnel training. Okay, so that is the form that we've created. I'm going to go ahead and click save. All right, so let's go out of here now. Okay, so now what we've done so far, and let's just look here, we have created our opt-in page. Okay, when you click the button, you see our form comes up. I mean, it's not the most attractive thing, but you guys get the point, right? You want to create something very, very simple that will allow them to register so that we are capturing the information, and then we want to send them to the thank you page that lets them know how to access the course. Okay, so that is what I wanted to show you today. Now, tomorrow, what we're going to talk about is how to actually build the course. And then on Wednesday, we're going to talk about all of the automations that we can put in place to make sure that when they fill out the form, everything that needs to be done from that point on is going to be automated. Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about. And then, of course, on Thursday, I'm going to talk to you about how to actually find the people who would be interested in your free course. Okay, so if you are not a member yet, make sure to go to bridgetbartlett.com. You can also join our Facebook group and get some free tools there just for joining. You can access that on bridgetbartlett.com as well. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I will see you all tomorrow, same time, same place. Go make your vision a reality.